what did you get from watching the tape of that game that you didn't know when after you just played it?
The Memphis game?
Yeah.
I mean, really just as a defense, we really hurt ourselves. You know, like Coach put us in the best position to possibly succeed. I mean, it really just came down to us. You know, just making mental errors and stuff, just little things. You know, that'll be corrected, and I mean, we'll be fine this week.
Were they doing things that you hadn't seen on tape before?
They definitely did have some wrinkles for us. You know, they did some things that we didn't really see on tape from Austin Peay, which they played the previous week before us, and nothing that we had seen from their film from their whole season prior. So I mean, they had some wrinkles in for us, but I mean, the coverages and just the stuff that Coach had us in, I mean, it should have pretty much canceled out what they did. And I mean, credit to them though, they're a great team, and their offensive coordinator was calling great plays and everything, and they're a talented team. But I mean, at the same time, we have to make our plays as well.
Was it surprising to you at all after how dominant your defense looked in Game 1 that it kind of didn't really show up as much in Game 2?
I mean, you're not gonna have 3 touchdowns scored by defense every week. I mean, I heard the last time that happened was like 1960 or something like that. So I mean, that's just not gonna happen. You know, I mean, I would like for it to happen every week, but I mean, realistically, it's probably not gonna happen. So, I mean, teams are gonna score, teams are gonna make plays, but we have to answer as a defense. And I mean, I think that's one of the traits that our defense has. Is we can answer. We just didn't do it as much last week. So I mean, we'll get it fixed and we'll be ready.
How much you plan to get you more involved on offense rather than just the heavy formation?
I mean, it just depends on what Coach Morrow wants to do. Me personally, I'm up for whatever the team needs. I mean, I'm really just doing it based on the team needs. It's not for me or personal accolades or anything. It's just what the team needs me, and just, I mean, whatever they ask for, I'm down for. I'm not asking for any extra players or anything like that. It's just whenever they need me, I'm ready for it. Just call my number. So I'm ready.
In high school, did they run you up the middle mostly? You know, powers, you know, dives?
No, they ran pretty much everything with me. I ran sweeps and stuff like that back in high school. I mean, that's high school, so yeah. But I mean, I ran pretty much everything. Yeah, outside plays, inside plays. So yeah.
So you don't think you'll be getting any toss plays and?
I mean, they gave me one against ASU, like I think the second play. So I mean, it just depends on what the coaches want to do. Whatever Coach Mazzoni dials up for me, or if he wants me to run the ball this week or whatever. So I mean, my mindset is on defense, trying to become the best defensive player I can possibly be, and helping this defense. So if they ask me to play offense, I'm more than ready.
Watching those missed tackles on film against Memphis, I mean, was that technique or mental, or something else?
It was just technique. You know, I mean, it's just. I personally don't know. I mean, guys are gonna miss tackles. I mean, like I said, Memphis is a talented team. I mean, they had athletes on their team. They had guys that could really play, really go, and they're gonna make plays. You know, just like any team in America, they're gonna make guys miss. And us personally, we have to answer. We have to make our tackles. You know, that's inexcusable. I mean, in my opinion, I think we were more than capable of making those tackles. I mean, even I had missed tackles. So I mean, it happens. You know, but we'll be ready this week. It's a new week, and we'll be ready to you know, just put out a different look and show that we can play.
How important is it to come out of the gate? I mean, you guys got to come out flying, being in Texas, the home crowd. Talk about that.
It's definitely, you know, going down to Texas, Cowboy Stadium. That's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of energy. It's gonna be a lot of excitement. You know, I mean, us personally, we're not worried about, you know, the elements or anything like that. We're just focused on coming out and playing our game. You know, because at the end of the day, that's what we can control, and what we can control is how we play. So all we're going to focus on is just coming out and just playing the best game we can possibly play, offensively, defensively, special teams, and just see where we can take it from there and try and get a W. So that's pretty much the plan.
What have you seen from Tyrone Swoops on film?
That's a good player. You know, I played against him in the Army game. He was on my team on the West squad. He's a big dude, man, and he's a good player. I mean, he's got an arm, he can run, he's big, he's going to fall for it. I mean, you really got to hit him. So, I mean, he's a talented player, and I'm looking forward to the challenge. I mean, they got a lot of talented guys on their team, and I'm looking forward to playing.
How much?
No, not friends or anything like that, but I mean, I played against him. I know who he is. He may or may not know who I am, but he's a good player.
How much does it complicate things for you having a quarterback who can take off and run, you know, who's known for his legs like that?
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty much used to that in the Pac-12. I mean, everybody can run, but I mean, a guy like that, he's huge. He's 6'6", I think like 230, 240. So I mean, that's a big guy. So that's a whole nother aspect. But I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a challenge. You know, just week in and week out. I mean, this week especially, it's gonna be a challenge just playing a guy like that who can, if he doesn't see anything, he's gonna take off and run. So I mean, we just have to be responsible in our rush lanes and everything, and just keep our eye on him.
Are you bothered at all that you guys drop again in the AP poll? It seems like people are spraining ankles, jumping off the bandwagon at the moment.
I mean, not really. I mean, it doesn't bother me. I mean, we're at the end of the day, we're 2-0, you know, and that's really all that matters. And as long as we keep winning our games, that stuff will take care of itself. We just have to take care of what's internally going on in that locker room. So, I mean, that's really what we're focused on.
I imagine there has to be a sense of the degree of difficulty goes up, so you guys have to get a complete game going pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean, definitely true. I mean, talent. I mean, but we played talented teams. Virginia, no matter what happened, it's a new season. I mean, they're a talented team. Memphis was a talented team, as you guys saw. And like you said, our schedule is tough. So, I mean, we're just going to have to answer. We're going to get better and better each week. You know what I mean? We're just making mistakes that are hurting ourselves. And once we get rid of those mistakes, I mean, I think we'll reach our potential and our ceiling. I think you guys will see that.